All right, so welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if you are new. Y'all, I just had to come in and do a quick energy check-in. Now listen, I don't know who this message for, but I had to get it off my mind, heart, and spirit, okay? Y'all know how this goes. So, real quick before I do this read, I was like going through the cards. The High Priestess card ended up on the bottom, right? And I started to like meditate on that because as a high priestess, there's so much that comes along with this particular like talent gift. Okay. So real quick story time. So I started doing this a while ago, like a long time ago, like in like around 2010 type stuff. Again, when I started to do it, it wasn't as common. It was kind of taboo. It was frowned upon. It was like considered devil worship and things of that nature. Where I come from, it just wasn't natural. It wasn't mainstream. So as the years progressed, it became mainstream to see tarot readers and to see, people display their gifts and things like that. Well, of course, like any other gift, you have those that take advantage of it. So you got scammers, you got people pretending to know tarot. Anybody can pick up a deck of cards and read the cards. There is a little more skill to be into being a seer. That is something you're just born with. It's something that you're born to do type thing. So it's never any type of a disrespect to the tarot community. But this is what I'm getting at, okay? So there was a time in this journey of mine where I would get on, YouTube or other platforms, and I just noticed that I was getting a whole bunch of the same type readings over and over. Some of them I would resonate with, some of them I wouldn't. It became like repetitive to see readings that like were the same type thing. And it made me like stay away from watching readings for a while. It made me stay away from doing readings for a while. So I'm saying this, okay, as a high priestess. There was a comment that was left in one of my earlier videos not too long ago. And the lady said, I'm just tired of seeing the same energy throughout all the readings that I run into. And I just want to let you all know I resonate with that. I have resonated with that in the past. But here's the thing, guys. This is what we got to remember. We got to remember that we are all on different vibrations. These are like radio stations. And y'all know, just like I know, that you get tired of hearing the same songs on the radio station on repeat. Okay? We get tired of that, which is why we create our own playlists. We go and we get artists that we enjoy listening to when we like to listen to them. We create our own playlist so that we don't have to hear the same songs on the radio, right? Some of us even take it a step further and start to create music ourselves, the type of music that it is that we would like to hear on these radios, so that we don't have to worry about hearing the same songs on the radios. It's the same way when it comes to energy work. It's the same way when it comes to tarot. It can get repetitive, seeing as most of us readers are picking up on similar frequencies. We're picking up on your vibrations, collective, on our vibrations. We're picking up on that. So as we pick up on that as high priestesses and high priests, things of that nature, as readers, when we pick up on these energies, we're going to a lot of times be on similar vibration. It's just the way that we deliver said message. See, we're hearing the same message to come through. So you may see something on my channel that you see or hear on another person's channel that you see or hear on another person's channel said pretty much the same way. And what got me as a reader is I got tired of reading the same karmic energy. Because after a while, here's my thing. If you're not learning the lesson, then what am I doing? If me assisting you with what I'm hearing, if it doesn't help you to where we start to make different decisions, better decisions, where we're not repeating the cycles over and over and over again, then what's the purpose of reading? Because as I said before, anybody can get a deck, learn to read. Anybody can grow a collective of people and just keep reading the same thing. But if there's no growth, then as a, you know, as a healer, I'm more of a healer than an actual reader. The reader is a tool within the healing. But as a healer, I have to ask myself, am I doing a good job if I'm constantly putting out repetitive messages? So like I said before, guys, I actually stayed away from tarot for a while because I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that it was just repetitive. I didn't like that the same thing was on the radio. But here at I don't know who this for, okay, with me hosting it, okay. I try to keep it, I try to go from different radio stations, okay? So there may be times where I may tap into different radio stations with my way of delivering these messages. And like the description says, either you resonate with them or you don't. I am just a servant. I am being used. I am a messenger. I am the vessel that the messages are coming through. Most of the time, these messages are already resonating with you, meaning you already know these things. You just kind of maybe on the fence about them. And this coming here is to get you off of that fence so that you can make these decisions on your own. And the truth is, not everyone is spiritually sound enough to make those decisions. A lot of people, more than we know, collective, a lot of people are still listening to fear over their intuition. A lot of people are still listening to their regrets, to their shame, to their doubts, to what somebody said back in yesteryear, what they couldn't do. A lot of times people are still listening to those things rather than their own intuition. So as an intuitive healer, as an intuitive guide, as an intuitive reader, as a reader, as me, okay, my job and duty is to assist you to be able to listen to yourselves so that you don't have to keep hearing the same song on the radio, okay? So that's just, I just had to come in and deliver that message. Before I deliver this short message, okay, so this also too for any of my other tarot readers, high priestess, dream interpreters, spiritualists out there who have felt the way that I feel, I just want to encourage you not to give up, okay? We are the vessels, okay? It takes a lot to be a healer, okay? Those of you, you know, I'm an 11er. I have a life path 11 number. If you're an 11er as well or resonate with that, you'll know what I'm getting at here, like what I'm trying to say, okay? So that's just I just had to come in and say that, okay? If you're hearing it on repeat, if you're hearing it on repeat and you're hearing it on repeat, then it's time to listen to something else, okay? It's time to listen to something else. And don't get mad at the reader when we pick up on what we pick up on. Because spirit will, I don't care how many times, spirit will get it out and get it out and get it out until you pick it up. So, until you pick it up and continue to go forward with what you're getting. Because y'all know the saying, if you keep repeating the same stuff, like, it's insane. That's what they say, right? That's what they say. But I mean, like, how many times are you going to hear the same thing before you do something different? And once you change your vibration and you get sick and tired of hearing that same message, you will change the way that you view things. So don't shoot the messenger, okay? Just change your mindset. Start paying more attention to different things, and where your energy flow, what does it say? Where your energy flows, results will show. So start focusing on where focus goes, energy shows. Or hold up, where focus goes, energy flows, and results show. Start focusing on more positive, raising your vibration when need be, and that is where your energy will flow, and you will start resonating with different readers. So if I begin this channel and I start to just get repetitive, then that's how you know it's time for you to let my tribe, distance yourself from my tribe and advance to a different tribe, okay? I love all of you. I'm doing everything that I can to connect with you all. I'm a little bit of a vibration jumper. I jump around from vibration to vibration to vibration. Sometimes I'm in a higher vibration. Sometimes I'm in a lower vibration. And depending on where my light falls on my spectrum, you have a light, like a dark and a light, a dark and a light. And depending on where my little meter is, is a little bit of depending on how I'm going to resonate with the messages on these channels, okay? And how I'm going to get them out. And it's how, in the same way with you as the receiver, depending on where your meter is on this light and dark spectrum, will depend on how you pick up, or take out what I'm putting out. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, okay? So this wasn't supposed to be one of them, but it done turned into one of them, okay? So I just had to come in and say that for my high priestesses out there, or for those who receive the messages of high priestesses through this energy, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This right here is all about pretty much what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I'm going to continue this read. This is pretty awesome that it just really confirmed what I was just saying, okay? What it's getting at here is, at the end of the day, you know, we all have a gift or something to offer somewhere, some type of superpower, something that you're good at and someone next to you may not be so good at it. And if you could do it yourself, you would do it yourself. And most of us watching do this. Or I don't really watch tarot anymore, but I as a matter of fact, until just recently, I just started back actually putting tarot videos out. But like I said, once you get familiar with, if you're not good at it, then you have to trust yourself enough to trust who you're allowing to guide you. You get what I'm saying? Who you watch and who you listen to is just as important as what doctor you go see, or, you know, what car you decide to drive, what neighborhood you decide to listen to or to live in. Okay, that's how important choosing who you listen to is, or else you will find yourself in repetitive cycles. Because y'all know, like I know, that not all of these readers are about the healing. A lot of them are about the money. A lot of them are about the views. But there are a lot of good, reputable, genuine healers and readers on these platforms. So I love my tarot community, okay? I'm actually going to end this video and come back with a different video. I'll just title this one A Quick Message, so that you guys can know like where I'm coming from with this one. But I am here. I'm going to be doing tarot videos for a little while. I do offer personal reads over on my Patreon. I do a lot more intuitive readings over on my Patreon. I do a lot more dream interpretations on the Patreon, a lot more open forum where we can just talk and communicate. Here on this channel, I will go live quite a bit and just kind of let you all interact with each other. And just when I go live, though, a lot of times it's kind of like what I just did. I'm doing a lot of talking and not as much with the cards. That's 100% on you, whether you prefer it that way or whether you would like the card reads. Like I said, that's absolutely on you. You're more than welcome to join, and I appreciate you guys, like, sincerely. So that's just the message I'm gonna leave. Now, like I said, I don't know who this for, just coming in and just like putting that out there, but it's for somebody, okay? So that's it. That's what I got. I'm gonna come back with a read. Till next time, y'all be vibrant. Peace.